Happy Monday, everyone. It is a glorious Monday here in Idaho. Today we are doing spirit messages, so if you would like a reading, go ahead and put in the comments that you would like a reading, and they will be answered in the order they're received. So those that are new here, welcome. This is Soul Moons Rising me, Tarot, and here we do live streams. Obviously, it's one of my favorite things to do. I also do pick a cards quarterly, and very shortly we'll be starting tarot education. So let's get into it. I know some of you have already commented. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to go through the chat super fast and see who all is here. All right, so we have Ava. You were the first one here, girl. Welcome. Alpha Omega, hi. Butterfly, Hannah Mori, Ravender Deep, Danielle, Wisdom Seeker. Who else do we have? We have Guy, Alicia, Temperance. Did I get everybody? Did I miss anyone? I think I got everybody. Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to see you. I love my Monday live streams. Let's get into it. It looks like Hannah Mori, you are first up. One, because you are a patron, and two, well, you're also my moderator, and you're special, at least to me. And you were the first one to ask too. So if you at any time would like your reading bumped up, you can get priority by becoming a patron or by donating to my PayPal link. Either way gets you first priority in the live stream. So, without further ado, let's get reading. How is everybody today, guys? I like doing them on Mondays because it sets the week off on a good foot. I love reading for you guys, and what a better way to start the week than with a live stream. So remember, with spirit messages, there are no questions. Just a comment, I'd like a reading, and you're on the list. All right, let's go back here. So, okay, Hannah Mori. Let's get warmed up today. Yes, it absolutely does, Hannah Mori. It does add a lot of positive energy for the week. That's why I like ending the week with readings too, even if it's a super short speed tarot. Yeah, I just think it's a good way to go into the weekend. It's a good way to start our week off. I know you guys are coming from all over the world. So some of your weeks, your Mondays are almost over, and some of them are just starting. All right, first things first, Hannah Mori, you need some soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So you need some soul time. Now you guys know, if you've been here, if you're new, #new. Type in #new. Those that have been here, you guys know I am all for self-care. So, Hannah Mori, since you got soul time, I'm also going to give you a self-care card and give you an assignment for this week. We've got Texas. Where's everybody else coming from? I know we've got some up in the Northeast. All right, Hannah Mori, your self-care assignment for this week is the burning bowl ritual. So find those things that you need to remove from your life, that you need to get rid of, write it down on a piece of paper, and literally burn it out of your life. So this is one of the best releasing techniques that I actually know of, because not only are you putting your energy into that paper with that thought, but then you're also watching it go up in flames and literally disintegrating from the physical plane. So it's a great way to get rid of things that are no longer serving you. This could be habits, it could be things, it could be even people, relationships that no longer serve you. The best way to, I shouldn't say the best, one of a really good way to cut cords is to physically burn that relationship and get it gone. So, soul time, and your assignment is to do the burning ritual. And I want to hear about it. Tell me how it affected you, how it made you feel. Did you feel relieved when you did it, or anything like that? So I expect to follow up either Friday, or you know how to get to me. Those that aren't aware, I do have a metaphysical learning group that you guys can connect as a community. And the link for that is down in the description of all my videos and my live streams. So you can connect there with each other. You can connect with me. You can share stories. You can share information, whatever. It's a safe place for basically all of us in this community. All right, so after Hannah Mori, we have... lost my list. Okay, looks like Alicia, you are next, followed by Ravender Deep. Welcome, Flower Child. Welcome, Emmanuel. We are just getting rolling. So today is spirit messages, no questions, but if you would like a reading, straight messages from the guides, just put in, I would like a reading, and they're answered in the order that I receive them. So we have Alicia and then Ravender. You guys are up next. All right, Alicia, you got Yamas in reverse. This is your first card. One of these days I might have it all memorized, but until then, as much as I use this deck and I love it, there's so much to it. All right, Yamas, page 63. Okay. In a world with so many people and things, it can be difficult to distinguish where our moral compass lies. Perhaps you're going through a time where you aren't sure what is right or wrong. You're questioning your values and realizing that not all carry the same integrity as you. Meditate on what it is important to you and write down your core values. The yogic yamas, which is morals, are compassion for all living things, sentiment to truth, and non-stealing, as well as self-control and letting go of the desire to hoard. What are yours? So what are your core values? What is it that is something that you cannot live without? You know, what is it? Are your core values respect? You demand respect from people. And if they don't give it, you don't give it, kind of thing. So define your core values. Because right now is a really uncertain time, globally, really. And people are being made to stay home. And things that we used to do, we can't do now because of this or that or the other thing. And so it's really confusing. So right now, because of the worldwide thing that's going on, is a great time for all of us to reflect and really dive deep into what it is that makes us tick. So let's get you one more card here. Which one do I want? All right. So your second card here, Alicia, is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So this journey that you're going to go on for finding your core values is going to be divinely guided. They're going to help you through that, which to me would definitely be a relief, because sometimes you're just like, I don't know what's the core, but they're going to help you with that. So sit, meditate, and that's all you really need to do. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you being here. All right, Ravender, it is your turn. Followed by Ravender will be Danielle, and then Wisdom Seeker. It's been a while since my House and Night cards have spoken to me, so let's see what they have in store for you, Ravender. Most of you guys are awesome and already know the drill, but those that are new, when I call your name, as far as coming up soon, go ahead and comment that you're here only when I call your name so that I know that you're here. You can hold a chat in the chat box with everybody. All right. Ooh. Number 34. You got number 34, trapped. My dear sweet child, do you feel as if you are trapped in your life right now? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to be doing because of others' expectations? Do you feel as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? I think we all feel this way right now. Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming of the best antidote and, of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I follow you when the cage doors open so that you can fly free. So those that aren't familiar with my House of Night deck, these are cards by Nyx, the goddess of night, also the vampire goddess. So the author of this deck, PC Cast and Colette Barron, PC Cast is the author of a book series called House of Night, which is a vampire finishing school. But Nyx is the goddess that they worship. So these cards are based off of the goddess Nyx. But this is awesome. So are you feeling trapped? I mean, how many in this chat are probably feeling trapped right now if you're on lockdown? Raise your hand. Yeah. Although I'm an essential worker, so I get out of the house regularly. But so this is basically just saying, have patience. The end is not, it's not, the end isn't now. The end is going to come eventually, and you will get out eventually. This is not forever. This is a temporary circumstance that we're all actually sharing. So you may feel alone in this, but look at all the people here. Yeah, raise hands. We are all feeling trapped in some sort of way. So have patience, deep breath. You need self-care. Yeah, you feel it too? I mean, look at us all that are feeling it. I mean, I get out all the time, but at the same time, I kind of feel trapped because of the restrictions that were put on us during this time at work. I mean, I have to wear a mask every day. Now, I personally am not sick, so me actually wearing a mask doesn't help me or anybody around me at all. But it's a precaution that I have to deal with. So it is what it is, and it's not going to be forever. We just have to deal and wait. It'll pass. So it is time for you to meditate, Ravender. Really look outside by looking inside, if that makes sense. So dive deep, really talk to your guides, tell them how you feel, and they're going to be there to support you during this time. And it's a great place if, you want to join the community and express how you feel. We can all be there to support you too. If you're not already there in the Facebook group. All right, I got Ravender. So Danielle, you are next, followed by Wisdom Seeker, and then Butterfly A. So Danielle, let's see, what do you need? Welcome, Sunny. All you have to do is comment that you would like a reading, and you are on the list. You are very welcome, Ravender. Virtual hug back. Sometimes I wish we could have like a big group meeting in person. That would be so awesome. But since you guys are all over the world, that would be really hard. All right, your first card, Danielle, is the Sea of Minnetonka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Look at that expanse. Anything is possible. There's so much out there you could bring. We definitely need another card here for you. See if we can narrow this down for you. Okay, so you have a calling. I don't know if you hear it now, or maybe you are ignoring it, or you don't want to listen to it, or whatever, but this is something that's going to be difficult, and you do need to put on your big girl panties for it. You are warrior woman. Okay, so have you answered your deepest calling? This is where this comes in. There's so much potential. Your deepest calling. You personally are capable of so much. So now it's time to take a step back and see really what are you being called to do in this lifetime right now. And then bring that to light so you can start working on it. So, warrior woman, bringing unconsciousness to light. That can be very exciting, and I can't wait to see what you do with that. It is iced tea time, guys. I have it in my, I reused this cup from my favorite tea place. Well, technically they're a coffee place, but I don't drink coffee. So, Dutch Bros in Twin Falls. That's, yeah, I just put more iced tea in it. Pause for a second. How is everybody right now? Do you guys need a hug? Who needs a virtual hug? Who needs, I can send you an energetic hug if you need it. Somebody out there needs one. Let me know. I will send you an energetic hug. So today is beautiful but windy outside at my house. It's really not an iced tea type of day, but I'm drinking it anyway because you guys know I love my tea. All right, Wisdom Seeker, let's pull a couple cards for you. After Wisdom Seeker, we have Butterfly A and then Inas, I-N-A-S, Inas. Emmanuel, you are already on the list, dear. The cry face does not work for me at all. I'm a mother of 4. It just doesn't work. You're on the list. I will get to you. I absolutely promise. Hello, Emmy. Welcome. Oh, for a hug. The cry face still doesn't work. Just say I need a hug. I will send you an energetic hug. Okay, here you go. Anybody on right now that needs a hug from somebody, just type in, I receive it. Whew, energy's flowing, guys. Okay, receive your hugs. I sent them. I'm tingling, so a bunch of you got it. All right, Wisdom Seeker. Are you ready for this? Trust the niggle. You know that niggling feeling in the stomach? Sometimes it's like, oh, I really need to say this or do this. Trust it. Carry out those actions that you're feeling that you need to do. Okay? Because it's trying to tell you something. All right, card number 2. Wisdom Seeker is communication is key. Okay, so this is a card in Gemini, New Moon in Gemini, which we're not in right now. But for you, communication is the key, and especially how you say and show that communication. Body language, tone of speech, all of that is so important when it comes to communicating, because all those nonverbal skills actually translate and help people understand better of what you're actually saying. So there is some message that you need to get across. Make sure you communicate it clearly. That's going to be very important. And even if you have to try a couple of different ways to make sure that that gets communicated how you mean it to be communicated, do it, okay? Whatever you need to do to get people to understand what you're trying to say. Hello, Crystal. There is a list. So go ahead, and today is spirit messages. So just type in, I want a reading, like it says up there, and you're on the list. It's that simple. All right, Butterfly A, and then Innis, and then after Innis is it looks like Flower Child. Flower Child, we're not doing questions today, so if a spirit message is okay with you, then just type in, yes, that's okay, or something to acknowledge that. And then I will do your reading after Innis. So, Butterfly A, let's get yours done first. You need a crystal card. Move some cards over here. All right, Butterfly A, I want you to concentrate on these cards while I shuffle them. Your energy is going to pull the correct crystal to the top of the deck so that I can read the message to you. I am not going to look at these cards while I shuffle. So, it's all on you. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to shuffle when I'm not looking. Gotta make sure and get them close enough so they all get in. Hello, blue skies. All you have to do is comment that you want a reading. Today is Spirit Messages, so it is messages directly from Spirit. No questions today, but to get on the list, just say, I want a reading. It's that simple. All right, butterfly. Your card here is Kyanite. This one in particular is blue, but it does come in different colors. Let me grab a piece to show you. Okay, so this is a piece of kyanite. This one here is blue. I do also have green, and it does come in black as well. So kyanite. Blue kyanite forms in long, striated columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20-minute in the morning, 20-minute in the afternoon meditation set. Who needs it? The perpetually restless. Where to put it? On the bedside table, altar, or wherever you are looking to go deep. So it's great for meditation. When to use it? When you find yourself drowned out by that mental noise, even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded. Thoughts are thoughts. Reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua. Or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool intact. Deepen your perspective. So if you don't have kyanite, take a screenshot. And keep the energy of that stone with you, okay? All right, you need, what else do you need? You need self-care. Yes, both. Like the sea, the sky. There's so many different things that are blue. Green kyanite is great for abundance. Black kyanite is great for stability, for grounding. So depending on where your issues are lying, there are different colors for different options. All right, your self-care assignment is aromatherapy. So whether you use essential oils, whether you use the actual flowers, so go out to the garden, smell something good. Maybe you like baking. The smell of baking makes you happy. Do that. Whatever aroma appeals to you is considered a therapy. So aromatherapy. Go smell something that makes you happy. That's the basics of that. All right, for those that use essential oils or herbs or something like that for aromatherapy purposes, what is your favorite scent? Me personally, I like the tree smells, so like the evergreens, whether it's like juniper or cedar wood or something like that. I love tree smells. Yes, butterfly, even perfume, if it makes you feel good, it can still be aromatherapy. You like mint, Hannah Mori? All right, I lost my place. I just did butterfly A. All right, Ines, you are next. And then Flower Child, are you still here? Ghee, yes, cinnamon absolutely counts. Cinnamon's one of my favorites too. It's a tree. I like tree smells. All right, let's see. Ooh. Did you know, fun fact about cinnamon, cinnamon is the oil slash spice of love. It is the smell of passion. Cinnamon is actually an aphrodisiac. It can accentuate the libido. Sorry, I know, random facts. Ooh, sweet maple's a good one too. I have this thing with natural smells. I love them so much. Plants. I'm not super floral type person, but I do love the clean plant smells. I love sticking my head near my lavender bush. Love it. Ooh, yes. Tea. Cinnamon does make a really good chai tea. Okay, so Ines, you got card number 22, Divine Masculine. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So I don't know if you were here for Friday when we did Speed Tarot, but we talked a little bit about life balance, energetic life balance that is, and how we need to balance our masculine and our feminine. So right now you might be leaning more on the feminine side than on the masculine side. So it's a good time to revisit your masculine side. And remember, it allows us to express ourselves while holding us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. The masculine is your focused, your active side. This is very strong side. Think of, usually masculine is more analytical. It's, kind of this is the way it is type energy. So it's time to take notice of that and bring more of that into your life right now. Not saying it's going to last forever, but right now that's what you need. I'm not a big fan of lemongrass. Unless I'm trying to keep the mosquitoes away. That's a different story. Oh, you know what? Hannah Mori, it's really funny. I don't need to work on my masculine side. I actually have to do more work on my feminine side. And I'm a woman. So it doesn't matter what's your gender. We all have masculine and feminine tendencies in us. And the masculine and feminine energies need to be balanced. I will take your word for it, Alicia, that it tastes good. I've only had the essential oil myself, and it doesn't taste really good. And I've only had it by accident. Okay, so card number 2 for you, Ines, is Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being and integration. So obviously your Divine Masculine is actually going to be getting some upgrades. That's why you need to focus on that right now. So that could be really fun. It'll be exciting to see what you create with new upgrades for your Divine Masculine. All right. So Flower Child hasn't commented, so we're going to skip her. Emmanuel, it is your turn. Followed by looks like Sunny Day is after Emmanuel. You guys are having me bring out cards that don't come play very often. So this is my essential oil oracle deck. Now, just because it is essential oils doesn't mean that you have to use the oils. You could use herbal counterparts, or the message itself that's on it might just be relevant for you. Because each one deals with chakras. Each one has a message on it, as well as a trigger statement and a true statement. These were created by the Reiki master that I learned from, actually. So you got the receptivity blend, oil of receptivity. Your trigger statement here is, I am guarded. Okay. True statement here is, my heart is open. This is a sacral chakra oil. Okay. It's actually a monthly blend. This message, this is a time for you to receive new information. Open your heart to receive it. So you have a message incoming, and apparently I'm not good enough to tell it to you. You need to listen to your guides, because they tend to do that from time to time. Just tell me to tell you to listen to them, because they're already talking to you. So with that being said, they're not going to give me further clarification, so let's give you a self-care card. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes they're like, look, we're already giving you the answer. You just have to listen. Mm-hmm. Hey, Guy, I haven't seen you comment on here if you wanted a reading or not. Did you want a spirit message reading today? Hi, Tanya. Welcome. If you are just joining us today, we're doing spirit messages. All you have to do is comment that you would like a reading, and they're answered in the order that they are received. Okay, Guy. Yeah. I know you've been in the chat, and I just haven't seen it. I'm going to get you up next after I give Emmanuel the self-care card. Hey, weren't we just talking about aromatherapy? So, Emmanuel, you need to go do aromatherapy too. Whatever smell makes you the happiest, that's the smell I want you to use. I don't care if it's a perfume, if it's an essential oil, if it's walking outside in the rain because you love that smell, whatever it happens to be, go do some aromatherapy. Okay, so I'm going to get Guy right now. And then it looks like Emmy after Guy, and then Blue Skies. Yes, rain is a good one. Fresh rain on the dirt or the asphalt. I love that smell. That smell right before it rains, too. Oh, yes. I wish they could bottle that. Wouldn't that be awesome? No matter how hard anybody has tried, I have never, ever smelled anything close to the right before the rain hits. All right, Guy, your first card here is Forage. Don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. I love these cards. I love when you guys get called out to be leaders in some area, because we each have our own gifts. We each can be a leader in our gifts and teach others. Card number 2, Guy, is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So you just got doubly called out. There's something you're supposed to be doing. The message has been sent. Your soul is calling you to do it. You are not supposed to follow anybody. You are supposed to do your own thing. Forge a path. Welcome, Daisy. Thank you for joining us. All right, Emmy, it is your turn, followed by Blue Skies. After Blue Skies, after Blue Skies is Daisy. Let's go back up here where I was so I don't miss anybody. Okay. You are very welcome, Guy. Oh, they keep saying it because you know it. You're just thinking too much about it. I think that's the problem. Your mind is too much in it. You need to go with your heart. Hey, Bert, you managed to join us. How's it going? Tell Aisha hi if she's there too. If you guys are enjoying Spirit messages, don't forget to hit that like button. I see a few of you have already. Hot. Boy, I would send you my cold wind in a heartbeat if I could. All right, Emmy, your first card is number 25, Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. I love that card. Approach reality with childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. This is so important. If you ever are connected with the Fae at all, this is really important in order to interact with them, because they always carry that childlike innocence, that wonderment in everything. So if you're trying to connect with the Fae at all, and this could mean, you know, things that are considered mythical creatures, they're actually of the fairy realm. So like dragons, like goblins, like things that people think are, you know, evil or gross or whatever. Trolls, you've got all kinds of different things. Sprites, and then of course regular fairies. Light fairies, water fairies, air fairies, everything. Okay. So if you're trying to connect with those elements, come at it with that childlike innocence and it might help you. I don't know where that tangent came from, but apparently you needed it. Leprechauns. There you go. Oh, it's only 90 degrees, Bert. I really wish it was warm. I do. But the wind today is cold. The sun is shining, but the wind is cold. All right, Emmy, card number 2. Your answer is no. So whatever question you had in your mind, wait, postpone, pause, just say no for now. It doesn't say no forever, just right now the answer is no. So hopefully, I don't know what you were asking, but that's the answer. I have a fuzzy attached to my eyelashes. All right, blue skies. Where are you at? Are you here? It is your turn. Which ones are mischievous, Hanamori? The leprechauns? All fae are kind of mischievous. But if you think about it, so are children. Hello, Star Moon. There is a list, but all you have to do is comment, I'd like a reading. Today is spirit messages, like up there in the ticker. So just comment that you'd like a reading and you'll be on the list. The list isn't super long right now, so it should come up quickly. All right, blue skies. You got the card of focus. This needs no more explanation. You need to focus, okay? Before you catch something on fire. All right. Card number 2 for you blue skies is adjustments are required. So with your focusing, okay, make sure you're adjusting what needs to be adjusted. Just like, you know, this person here in the picture that's aiming the arrow, sometimes you got to adjust up or left or right or down or wherever. Make those adjustments before you fire. Hello, Alpha Omega, and welcome. We are doing spirit messages today. So if you would like a spirit message reading, there's no questions, but I am more than happy to do a reading. All you have to do is comment that you would like a reading. All right. Daisy, it is your turn. Hey, Positive for Life. Haven't seen you in a while. Wait, Friday? Maybe it was Friday. I don't know, guys. It just kind of all blends together sometimes. So, let's see. Daisy is up next. After Daisy, it looks like Positive for Life. Yep. Daisy and then Positive for Life. Ooh. Sorry, my kids are outside the door screaming. Oh, that's right. You got the sex card. I forgot. Yes, guys, my self-care cards do have naughty things in them, so don't be offended, please, if you get one. All right, Daisy, your first card is Ascended Master Buddha and Peridot. Oh, I love Peridot. I have some right here on my table, actually. This is Wild Compassion. So you have wild compassion that only you can show. Only you can do this particular way. Sorry, there's fuzzies in my room. Probably from my rug over here. Let's draw you another card and see if we can figure out what this compassion is for. Or maybe you know, what are you wildly compassionate about, Daisy? I love this card. So, before I even read it, look how beautiful this is. Look at the colors. Look at the picture. It just makes you feel peaceful, right? So, this is the card for Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So, connect with nature. There is something in your future that you are wildly compassionate about. Maybe, it's animals or the environment or children or, I don't know, motorcycle riding, whatever it happens to be. You are going to be called to that compassion. If you can get your hands on some Peridot, or maybe you already have some, keep it close to you. And this is going to help you connect with that compassion. All right, let's scroll through. Okay, Positive for Life, and then Tanya, and then Alpha Omega. After Alpha Omega is Jax Jacoby. Hello, a Pisces female. Today is Spirit Messages, so no questions, but you can, if you would like a reading, just post, I would like a reading. And I am doing, straight messages from Spirit. So you are very welcome, Daisy. Positive for Life. What am I getting for you today? House Night cards want to play today. Yes, Pisces female, you commented that you wanted a reading, so you're on the list. It's that simple. Ooh, okay. I gotta get the card of the book out for this one. So your first card here is number 15, Fragment. Sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts, all of them separate and difficult to bring together. Family, friends, work, study activities can all seem unrelated to each other. However, my child, you are always whole. Even if at times things feel separate and fragmented, it is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all the moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here, now and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. I love that card. That is awesome. No matter what, all is well. And because it's Nyx and the Goddess of Night, we're going with the Moon card. All right, the energy is gaining momentum. So you have this fragment that is concerning you, and you may feel like things are all over the place, but the energy is gaining momentum, and pretty soon you should see everything come together, and it's really going to make sense for you. All right, Tanya. You're very welcome. You still here with us, Tanya? It is your turn. So when I call your names, guys, and you're getting close to being up for your reading, just comment here or something so that I know that you're here. How about Alpha Omega? Are you still here? And I see you, Jax Jacoby. You are right after Alpha Omega. Okay, Alpha Omega will do yours. You made it back in time, Pisces. All right, Alpha Omega, your first card is Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. That's a great one. Learning how to be in the world, but not of the world. It's okay, it happens. We all get disconnected every once in a while. You know exactly? Yeah. Okay. Card number 2 for you is Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? You were sent here with a purpose, and it is time to start doing that purpose. That's pretty plain and simple, isn't it? All right. Jax Jacoby, it is your turn. And then Pisces female, you are after Jax Jacoby. Okay, Jax. Good, I'm glad. All right. Looks like we have some chakra issues that need to be addressed. All right. So, Jax, you got the throat chakra in reverse. Is there something you know you need to say, but you can't muster up the courage to say it? Have you been waiting to get a specific point to begin sharing your truth, but every day that moment feels further and further away? Let me tell you something. That moment is now. It is time for you to begin expressing the divinity that exists inside of your soul through the gifts the universe has blessed you with. Whether it's through words, movement, food, art, or music, it's time to express yourself and let your truth echo. So we each have our own truth within us. We're our own gifts. And we've talked about this with several of the readings here. Only you can show the gifts that you have. Only you can bring that to the world. Some of us are gifted empaths. Some of us are gifted healers. Some of us are gifted artists. Whatever it is, we need to bring that to the world to basically we're blessing the universal consciousness by sharing our gifts with the planet. So this is the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So it is for you as well as the collective that you share the gifts that you have. Lock up the corona consciousness. I think we can all do that. If we lock that up and throw the key away and give less attention to it, it's going to slowly start going away. You are very welcome, Jax. All right. Pisces female, it is your turn. Let's see who is after you. Do we have anybody after you? It doesn't appear to be so at the moment. So a Pisces female, it is your turn. If there's anybody else currently in the chat that would like a reading, go ahead and type in that you would like a reading. All right, let's see here. We got differences. Yes, you may, Hannah Mori. Hello, Henry. Yes, I will get you a reading as well. Thank you, Jakes, Jacoby, and I appreciate you being here. Okay, so a Pisces. You got the card of differences. Choosing the symbol for differences asks you to accept that you will not always agree with everyone, and they may not always agree with you. Coming from Nyx, as your goddess, I have seen many things since the beginning of time. Know that the intricate differences between all beings are sacred and good. You must learn to accept that others are not the same as you. It's important to allow others to express their own opinions. Consider the differences between an orange and an apple. Both are fruit, but they are different kinds. Is one more valuable than the other? No. Excuse me, I apologize. All creatures are beings. Have a right to their uniqueness. Try to see and hear the other person's side if you can. So, differences. And our differences is what make us unique. It's what makes us who we are. You don't want everybody to be the same. Now, that's also going to come into play. Not everybody is going to resonate with everybody else. I mean, for example, look here on YouTube. How many different tarot readers are there? Some of us don't have huge followings yet. Some of us have like hundreds of thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But you don't resonate with everybody. You're not going to subscribe to every single channel that you find necessarily unless you feel drawn to that person. So the same thing can be said of jobs or relationships or anything. If one party is not feeling that connection, the relationship is not going to be there. Let's get you a self-care card. I'm feeling like you need a virtual hug. Anybody willing to send a Pisces female a virtual hug, please do so. I'm also going to send you one to Pisces after I pull this card. I can feel your pain. Okay, this is your assignment, all right? Have a dream journal, okay? Our guides love to talk to us through our dreams, whether they're your ancestors or past lives of yourself or spirit guides or angels or deities. They love to talk to us through our dreams. So I want you to keep a dream journal, at least for a week, okay? If you have to wake up in the middle of the night to write it down, then do so. Look for the patterns. Look for the symbolism that might be there, because it's not always words that they send to us. Sometimes they'll send us a white rabbit, so to speak, and you got to follow that white rabbit down the hole to get your message. Okay? But, sorry, I got fuzzies in my eye again. The message is there, and they are going to tell it to you in a way that only you will understand. People that decode dreams could guess at it, but only you will know for sure what the true meaning is of that. So, make sure, document your dreams that you have for the next week and really listen to those messages that your guides are going to give you. Keep documenting. There will be consistency somewhere in there. There will be something similar with each message that comes through. It could be, somebody loses something in every single one. Even if it's, say you had a dream that you were a medieval knight, and then the next night you had a dream that you were a mermaid or something. I don't know. But there will be something similar in every single one of the dreams, and that is your message. That's the message they're trying to get across. All right, it looks like Henry. Henry, I've already read this one. So, throat chakra issues. You have, I will do a quick reread of it for you here, Henry, in case you weren't here. Is there something that you know you need to say, but you can't muster the courage to say it? Now is the time. Okay? Let me tell you something. The moment is now. It's time for you to begin expressing the divinity that exists inside of your soul through the gifts the universe has blessed you with, whatever that may be. Speak your truth in whatever way that you need to speak it, whether it's through art or dance, which is art in itself, or tarot reading, or maybe you write books, or you, whatever your way to speak is, your form of communication, you need to do that. All right. Last card for you, Henry. It's a self-care card. Clean your space. This could be mentally, this could be physically, but there's things that need to go, whether it's dirt on your window like she's doing, or whether it's mental clutter that you need to clean out, okay? So clean that space. Speak or show your truth. Bring to the world only that which you can bring. All right, we are all caught up on readings, guys. Is there anybody else viewing that would like a reading? If you do, please type in, I would like a reading. Hannah Mori, which deck did you want? I've got four Danielle Knoll decks. I've got the Starseed. That's this one. Yep. I've got the Work Your Light. And the Yogic Path. Those are my Oracle decks. And then I've got her Star Child Tarot as well. So you tell me which Danielle Knoll deck you would like, Hannah Mori. Okay, the Yogic Path. You got it. I gotta play with this one some more. She needs a good mix-up. All right, all 9 of you that are in here right now. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? And are you new? Are you new to my live stream, or have you been here before? Are you an OG like Hannah Mori and Bert, and you've been here since pretty much the beginning? Or is this your first time here? You know, sometimes it takes a little while to get acquainted to some of the decks, Hannah Mori. Ooh, South Africa. Well, welcome. I talked to somebody else this morning from South Africa, believe it or not. It's quite interesting. Okay, Hannah Mori, your card is Vata. The Airy dosha, creative, imaginative, and unpredictable, in reverse. When there is too much wind, a tornado ensues. The many ideas floating through your mind have not been anchored, leaving you feeling scattered, anxious, and ungrounded. Every idea that is a seed that can only grow when planted. Reconnect with the earth, your physical body, and your root chakra. Consume grounding root vegetables which connect to the earth. Walk on the soil barefoot to rebalance your ionic charge. Meditate on your belly and imagine yourself drinking the earth's energy. Focus on one step at a time and do not feel overwhelmed by the enormity of life. There is always more time if you allow there to be. Yay, Aisha made it. So, there you go, Hanamori. You are very welcome as always. All right. Does anybody else need a reading? Making sure I haven't missed anybody. If there's anybody in the chat that I missed, please let me know so I can get back to you. I'm usually pretty good about not skipping anybody, but sometimes it does happen. All right. You can absolutely have a reading, dear. Whew, what am I feeling for you? You need a starseed card. So let's see. Jax Jacoby's from South Africa. I know the Barrows are in Texas. Hanamori, you're back east, right? New York. That's what I was thinking. All right, Aisha, you have whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Do you speak light language maybe a little bit or have in the past? Interesting. You have frequency of sound that needs to be shared. I didn't know you were Brit either. Not that, it matters. I think it's cool when everybody's from all around the world. All right. Well, those just came flying out. So these ones are for you, Aisha. Number 1, trust your path. Number 2, inner temple. And number 3, transformation. So this is a big message. These came flying out of the deck, so I can't refute these. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, that's the first question. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Really deep dive within that portal. And transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So these kind of all go together. Trust your path. Obviously, you are familiar with light language, so you need to dive into your inner temple and do some deep healing, okay? Because this transformation is coming about whether you do it or whether you want it to or not. Sing your soul song to your plants. That sounds fun. Sing your soul song. That's an awesome tongue twister. But I think you're going to be called to sing it to more than just your plants. All right. Well, we are totally caught up, guys. Does anybody else have anything else? Any random questions, thoughts, comments, or needing a reading themselves? If not, we are going to wrap up today's session, and then I will see you guys on Friday for Speed Tarot. Don't forget, first thing on Fridays, we do a collective reading that's for everybody, and then Speed Tarot is all yes/no questions. So Fridays are usually pretty fun. Fun Fridays. But anyway, I hope you guys have a spectacular rest of the week. And if nobody has anything else, we'll see you next time. Love ya. Bye.